Tune in to Basement Talk. I'm your host, RiztheKing.
You gonna get this man to say something stupid. This is GeeRay coming out of St. Louis. Get my phone. It's an argument about the right. Man, I'm telling you. So this is real life for me.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Are 1-2 right now. Looking terrible. Just got blown out by Detroit.
No doubt.
Matt Stafford and silly Detroit Lions just blew out Tom Brady and the New England Patriots.
Patricia,
how you feel about that?
I mean, Patricia knows a little bit of what the Patriots gonna do.
A little bit.
He has an idea, so I mean, you got to kind of put that in the equation as well.
It should be vice. I mean, it should go both ways though.
Not necessarily. Belichick was talking. He was Belichick's defensive coordinator.
Do the Patriots?
So who is his defensive coordinator? He talked with.
Do the
Belichick
Patriots
has no
not
idea.
do this every year though?
Start off slow.
Yeah. Do they not? I'm not going for this no more, man. I'm not going for it again. The Patriots did.
You don't want to fall for it?
No, that's what all they doing. Is trying to.
It's
get to the
legit
ball.
right now, though.
It's not legit.
It is legit.
dog.
It's legit right now.
It's the opposite of legit. Did the Kansas City Chiefs not blow the doors off? Kareem Hunt was running wild against the Patriots
But
last year.
Patriots still scored though.
They did still score.
It was like 45 to 39
But
or
there
something.
And that was a better
years-
defense.
There have been years in the past where the Patriots have came out there where Miami may beat them early in the year, or like last year, Kansas City beats them. People can beat them in the.
But
I'm not putting too much into this. All the Patriots.
I mean, it's so early. I'm not going too crazy, but nobody was expecting them to get blown by Detroit. Watching that, like, when that game started, nobody circled Detroit about to blow them out. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
So,
But Detroit had just got blown out previously by the Jets, so they was inspired to come out there and do something serious.
But
They got blown out because they knew all the offensive plays.
Well, they got beat week 1 by the Jets, and then week 2 they got beat by San Fran.
Right.
And they
So
almost
they
came
was-
back,
so
and
they-
they probably should have won that
So
game.
they was
Yeah,
inspired, and they came out in front of their home field.
I mean-
was not trying to get
I mean,
embarrassed.
and he made a good point. Patricia was probably like, "This if y'all don't play any game good, make sure this is the best
Or
game y'all play."
look for these type of plays. So
Yeah.
I do believe it's
Yeah,
some
of
truth to what
course.
you say. Hey, they like to do this in this formation.
Right,
So
yeah.
linebackers, if you see the tight end
Right.
angle out,
Right.
jump the route.
And how long has he been there with Josh McDaniels watching film?
And he
on
double
they know they
grunt the whole
tendencies.
game, basically.
He did double
He
grunt.
double grunt the whole
Right.
game, like
So,
basically the whole game.
It's a level of familiarity that they have, Patricia has when
Right.
they play them.
Yeah.
But that's an NFC team and an AFC team. They don't have to worry about seeing the Lions too much
Right.
after that.
And Lions ain't gonna be in the Super
And
Bowl. so
I'm
no
not
matter.
going to bury the Patriots because I done seen too many year after year after year where the Patriots will lose these little silly games, and then at the end of the year they in the AFC Western
Yeah,
Championship
AFC,
game.
yeah. I
So
mean-
I'm not going.
But-
What do you
Yeah.
find consistent with the Patriots right now when they keep on losing, looking bad? What's consistent?
I think they are. Well, when I watch the game, I see them actually they're like running like weird plays. Not weird, like they're showing you what they're doing. They got 2 tight ends on this side and they're actually running the ball, and they're doing it like first and second down. They don't seem like the Patriots that
Because
actually
they
trying
don't
to score
have the
points.
talent to do that.
Right. So they don't have the receivers, so they trying to play like small ball and try to what's not gonna work. Their defense ain't good enough.
Well, that wouldn't be consistent. What I see consistent
last
this
two games
year
consistent.
is Tom Brady is inaccurate.
Really?
His passes are very inaccurate.
Tom Brady.
He's looking bad. I'm thinking like
I'm
he
not
needs to.
willing- I'm
I think
not
he needs to
willing
get.
to go that far.
I'm thinking this is if it's not this year, it's gonna be the next year. He needs to go and give it up.
I mean,
but right now, he should probably give it up after this year. He's looking bad like that.
What is he? 41?
Yeah.
41 years old.
So
I don't.
It's gonna happen.
it's gonna happen, and it's looking
gonna
like it's
happen. I
right
don't
now.
see
It's
him
happening
looking
right
that
now.
I
He's
think
looking terrible.
losing is not. I can't even blame it. I mean, he's not doing good.
You listen to
Right.
the commentators and tell.
Not the
The
commentators.
commentators are trying to cover up for all his bad passes.
I'm not saying he's not making bad passes.
They're looking bad.
But I'm saying.
quarterback makes bad
No, but it's not. That's not the norm for Tom Brady.
But what I'm saying is he don't have. I don't think Tom Brady is comfortable right now. He don't have none of his receivers, and Gronk is double teamed.
Now, see, I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
And if you look at the Patriots roster, like if we was just to break down their roster, they really don't have many game-changing players.
No.
They got average to okay.
They do.
players.
They whole game plan is whatever the mismatch is. We're gonna exploit.
Now, this is what now, if this was week 8 or week 9, and they were still looking the same way, I would trip. But right now, Julian Edelman has not paid the
That's
down.
what I was gonna say.
When they get Gordon and Edelman and Sony Michel in that backfield and James
Gordon,
White,
right? What's going to happen with Gordon? What's going to happen with Gordon?
Josh Gordon, he probably can't even. He probably don't even know the playbook yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They say
Right.
Patriots playbook is hard,
Right.
So he only been there for what a
week and a half,
a
maybe.
week and a half. So he probably don't even know what's going on.
And we have seen in the past, every receiver, just because you got ability, can't put it together for the Patriots. Chad Johnson,
he was there early and couldn't figure it out.
Right, and he wasn't washed up at that time.
Right.
Chad Johnson still could play.
He was getting open. He was
just
just dropping passes.
Yeah, he was dropping passes.
He was getting open, and they also have reported that he just didn't know the play a lot of time. He didn't know what route to run in a specific situation, so they just had to let him go. So they don't have a type of offense where you could just walk in, look at a book, and
so he's going to be a decoy at best then with Josh Gordon.
For right now,
I mean, they still gonna call him a play where he know what it is. Like just go straight play action. I'm gonna throw it to you.
Right. Or run a slant. Or
Time's gonna be like, hey, run a 9.
Right. Exactly.
Just run a 9.
Gonna be time.
Don't worry about what we call.
The reason they're playmaking so hard to actually grasp is because everything is option routes for the most part.
Exactly.
So that means you gotta know. Okay, you gotta be this smart.
They're in cover 2.
They're in cover 2. I gotta know. I gotta run whatever I gotta run. You know what I mean?
Right. And you gotta be in tune. I'm glad you mentioned that because the quarterback and the receiver have to be on the same page. If he sees cover 2, he has to know that I'm going to get jammed at the line, but there's going to be a gap in between the safety.
Right.
Tom is going to put it right there on me. All I got to do is catch it and make a play, and I can score.
See, but I disagree with that for his outside receivers. When he had Wes Welker and Julian Edelman and Kevin Falk, they are doing your option routes. So all the option routes are coming from the slot guys and the running backs. The outside, they run either slants, hitch routes, comebacks, or goes. They run the simple routes.
When Randy Moss,
he has no outside receivers right now.
I know that, but I'm saying that as far as Josh Gordon, he's not going to have to think about, do I do
you said Josh Gordon should be okay.
Right.
Josh Gordon's not going to be just in one place, though.
But he's going to be on the outside only.
They're not going to put him in the slot.
I don't know. That's the part that
outside.
I don't know. I think they're going to move him around.
You would never want him to be in a slot. Never.
I mean, unless you're just going to say, go straight up the field.
Never. Right. That's it.
I don't see.
Only way you put him in the slot is if you got Gronk solo over here by himself.
And that's not going to happen? Gronk does that all the time.
I'm saying that's the only way.
I'm saying right. And if you put him in the slot, he probably gonna run a route.
And you ain't gonna have a whole formation of a whole bunch of plays set up like that.
Yeah, it's just Gronk.
Yeah, I do agree. They're not gonna have a whole book of slot plays.
Josh Gordon, you're probably gonna be a decoy at best. But it's gonna be a huge decoy. If you see him out there, you gotta respect.
Don't put nothing past the Patriots, dude. When they get talented, Josh Gordon's a talent.
He's gonna throw the go route.
He's a monster right now.
This is gonna be respect this.
I think they're gonna have certain plays for him. I don't think he's gonna play 80 snaps. I'm not saying that. But when he's on the field, I think they're gonna use him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like you said, his decoy ability is gonna be strong because now if you line him up on the same side as Gronkowski, what you gonna do? You gonna double Gronkowski? That makes the read for Gordon easier. You gonna double Gordon? Well, Gronkowski gonna live across.
They gonna throw that swing route to White over here on this side. You got all that attention over here. Let me throw this 2-yard pass over here.
Another thing, you know what? When we're saying not comfortable with certain players, but James White, James White almost got every target thrown there. Right. So he's still comfortable with James White, so he can still hit James White. Gronk double team. I seen Sonny Michel try to run like option, like hit here and then you're supposed to go all the way out, and he would like stop, and Tom Brady still throwing it out because they ain't on the same page. So that's happening too.
So it just takes a little bit of time. That's why I'm not willing. That's why I'm not willing to say that they're not going to be a great team because I have seen this happen before with the Patriots and him. Once they hit their groove, Philip Dorsett, Josh Gordon, Gronkowski. Edelman comes back.
I think when Edelman come back, it's gonna be way different.
Man, he gonna have a whole. You can't double everybody. Gordon, Gronkowski, Edelman.
The Patriots are gonna be 1-3 after this week.
Who they got?
They about to lose to the Dolphins. They're about to lose to the Dolphins.
I mean, it's not impossible.
But they always split them. I feel like.
And they playing good ball right now.
They're super competitive.
They're gonna be 1-3.
They said all.
Where is it?
They said
you know where it's at?
That's in New England. I don't think they're gonna beat them in New England.
I'm not willing to say the Dolphins are going to win.
No, I'm just going to guess.
If they win,
I would not bet money on Miami to beat them in New
England. But what
about if Miami was at home, I would bet on
So
Miami.
You're banking on New England's defense then? Because the offense is looking pretty shaky right now until they get their guys back. So you're saying the defense is going to stop Miami?
But the thing is, Miami don't have great skill position players either.
So how are they winning right now?
Oh, no.
How are they winning right now?
Well, not great.
Great skill position?
Good, not great.
They see his skills many a time.
They don't have nothing great.
Who's their running back?
Kenyon Drake and Frank Gore.
Yeah.
Frank Gore, I'm not really worried about.
But Frank Gore just 33 yards.
I mean, Frank Gore can still.
He's not going to fumble.
He's still a bruiser. Kenyon Drake, you can line him up against a linebacker. He can be a linebacker.
But my point is, they don't have great skill position players.
No, they don't.
They tight end. They don't have to worry about Kenny Stills. You could probably man him with. I don't.
He's still.
I don't look.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta be
I don't
smart.
look
with
at
Kenny
them.
Stills.
Yeah.
I don't-
He would take a top off you still.
Right.
No, he can,
Yeah, he
but
still will.
he can. Professional receivers have that ability, but I don't think down in, down out, they're gonna have to really be worried about Kenny Stills.
But you
don't
gotta
see
do
it.
down now.
Albert Wilson
Hey,
is the backup.
all it takes is one time with Kenny Stills. If I do a play accident, and you slip. That's all it took. That's
It's
it.
not gonna take. it's
And
not
they got
gonna
them
take
everywhere
one time
because
against
Grant
the
is the
Patriots.
same way.
And their defense, I feel the same way.
They
But
got
I don't
speed.
think they're very, very comparable. I don't
Hey.
think Miami's defense is that great either.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this: if they keep playing Sonny Michel the way that they playing them, they're gonna lose again.
Yeah.
Cause I watched him in
That's not
Georgia.
the offense.
No, well, that's not how Sonny Michel play. They
Okay.
trying to make him be like a straight like LeGarrette Blunt. They run all off tackle or
That's
all
Birdhead
between
action.
tackles. But Sonny Michel from Georgia, if I recall, was a swing guy. Give me on the outside so I can get my speed and you.
No,
my
they
moves.
run between the tackles a lot too. Him and Chubb was interchangeable. Georgia runs between the tackles.
But it's a difference. Okay, what I'm saying is, you got 3 tight end lineup. I'm gonna hand the ball to you, and you just like, go right here.
Yeah.
Get Sonny Michel time to use his speed because he is fast.
He can do both.
Give him a chance.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
he can do both.
Give him a chance.
I watch a lot of college ball.
Yeah.
Sonny Michel has done both. Him and Chubb
Right.
were interchangeable in Georgia's system. They both can run power between the tackles and outside. I understand what you're saying. My point in this whole conversation is don't trip off what you see from the Patriots in the first week of the season. They have a documented history.
Well, they won week
of-
one.
Right. They have a history of starting slow, and then the next thing you know, we get into December, and they lead in the division.
Yeah, I mean, they division's still not that good.
Right. And we talking about the Dolphins at 3-0, the Buffalo Bills, and the Jets.
1 and 2, Jets are 1 and 2.
I don't think the Jets
Everybody
can beat
1 and
them.
2.
I don't think Buffalo can beat them. The only team that's capable of beating them is the Dolphins, as
Right.
you mentioned. And still, even with that being said,
I don't
like you
think-
said, if we put money on the table, I'm
Yeah.
taking the Patriots against the Dolphins.
because they're at home.
Because they're at
New
home,
England at home, their winning percentage is like 85%.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
But
It's
look,
being at home.
but look at it. If they do beat the Dolphins this game,
Right.
right? They got to play the Dolphins again in Miami,
Right.
Yeah.
and they still will be 2-2. While the Dolphins are 2-1, 3-1,
3-1, yeah.
be 3-1,
That's
right?
one game high, right?
The only way that's going to matter is if they have
If they
similar
win right
records
now, it
at
makes
the
a
end of the
difference.
year.
Right.
The Dolphins could potentially have a tiebreaker.
Right.
So, but that means the Dolphins have to go 12-4, 11-5. I really don't see that.
But they got the same week division.
They do too, but they have.
Wait a minute, but
look
they
at their,
started
look
off
at their
at
record.
Dolphins ain't. Do Dolphins got to play Jaguars? Probably not.
Nah, I don't know.
No,
They're
what-
not in the same division.
What are they playing AFC North? I mean, NFC
probably
North?
gotta do- they
So
probably
it's gonna be
gotta play
Detroit and
Jags.
Green Bay and Bears and all that. I don't think Miami can beat them teams.
Yeah, they're not gonna beat Minnesota.
I mean, they might beat Detroit, but they can't beat Minnesota.
They can beat Minnesota right now.
They can't beat.
I don't know if they
Beat
can
up
beat the
Everson
Bears.
Griffin.
I don't know if they can
Green
beat my
Bay.
Griffin
Bears.
ain't there right now.
They may not be able to beat my Bears. I don't know about that.
Well, if you trusting in Trubisky,
But you trust
Then-
Tannehill,
Right, that's the same.
it's not
thing.
necessarily Tannehill.
It's
Well,
a
it is
It's a
Tannehill.
system.
It's a
It's
give
still
up.
Tannehill,
They're the
though.
similar team, except Bears have a better defense. Would you
Tannehill's
say
better
that?
than Trubisky.
No, I agree. I agree.
That's the difference.
But it's not by much.
It's a big difference.
I don't see it being a big
It's a
difference.
big difference. Accuracy
Tannehill
is a big difference.
Tannehill is basically Trubisky is starting off his career in the same Tannehill way.
But
He's a younger
Well,
Tannehill.
yeah, so right. So he got so Tannehill, Trubisky 5 years from now, with more time, or I don't know how many he's been in the league, 6
Yeah.
years, whatever.
they've been looking for a
They're
while.
similar
6 years,
quarterbacks.
yeah.
Tannehill was doing the same things that Trubisky doing right now.
But Tannehill
Tannehill
has won big games. He's played big games, won big games. He's beat
Big
Tom Brady.
games?
I don't
He's
know
beat
what
Tom Brady
big games.
in
Big
big
games?
games.
I don't think
Every
he
Patriot game is a big
He
game.
never made the playoffs.
Every
Right.
Patriot game is a
No,
big
he
game.
might have
I don't
won
know
one
big
game.
games.
I don't think he made playoffs.
No, he's never
I don't
been
think
in
he made
the
the
playoffs.
playoffs.
I don't know if he's
If you never made the playoffs, I can't say you won big game.
No, I'm saying every Patriot game is a big game.
I mean,
for them because they
For
both
them. And they beat the Patriots.
no matter who the quarterback
And
is.
the Patriots is perennial the best team in the league.
No matter who played whatever on Miami always played the Patriots strong
Right.
for some reason.
But when you consistently
Whoever the quarterback
lose
is, so I
to
can't give it to Tannehill.
when you lose
But, I
the
mean,
division
it's
year after
still
year,
a
I can't
notch
say
under
you
his
win
belt.
Right, that's
big
what I'm saying.
games.
If you never made the playoffs, I can't say you won.
I'm saying that's still a notch under his belt. Not everybody can perform
The
under
Rams
pressure.
was beating the Seahawks. That don't mean they
Yeah.
played in and won big games.
Case Keenum did beat.
It's the Seahawks.
And Case Keenum is looking good right now.
No, he looked terrible against Baltimore.
I'm talking about he's still a starter. He's looking good.
Everybody who played on the Rams
He's looking good.
3 years
No.
ago looked good
All we're
right now.
saying is that the Rams, when Seattle winning Super Bowls, the Rams
would
would
beat them.
split them.
That don't mean that they was
sometimes it's
playing-
just that you got that rivalry in there.
in the division. It's,
Right.
it's classic.
Yeah.
The Bears would sometimes beat the Packers.
I
They
get
was
it.
never
Yeah.
better than the
I
Packers.
get it, but Case Keenum gets credit for beating Seattle.
He beat him one time.
And he's still in the league right now. So he's still a good quarterback.
He's okay.
Call it what you want.
So
Yeah.
let me hear.
Yeah, we got
Are
it.
you panicking about the Patriots right now?
No, I'm not panicking because I mean, like you said, I've seen it before. It's the same. It's the
Do
same
you
old
think
thing.
the Patriots are still going to win the division?
Yeah.
That's what I'm at.
Yeah, you think they win the division
The
though?
Patriots still win the division.
I mean, they're gonna win a division just because they got two
What-
complete
what-
scrubs in
Then
there.
what are you
Right.
talking about?
I'm talking about, but they don't look like the Patriots. They are not the Patriots. It's Super Bowl bust with the Patriots.
Which we've said before,
It's Super
but
Bowl
they're
bust.
still going to win the division. They're still going to be in the playoffs, and then before you know it, they're going to be in the championship.
okay.
game.
Can they beat
Going to-
Pittsburgh right now?
Yes. I've seen Pittsburgh just struggled their life away with
Who else is going to be in the
with a
playoffs?
backup quarterback.
Can they beat Kansas City?
Can they beat Kansas City right
I
now?
don't think they can beat Kansas City.
Ooh, I'm not going to say no because Kansas City has a
I don't think
terrible
they can beat-
defense.
Their defense is bad.
But and Patrick Mahomes, this is one thing.
The Patriots just ain't good.
This is the reason why I'm not as anxious to say no to say that people can beat the Patriots. It's because Belichick has a knack and a way for confusing quarterbacks.
It's called Spygate.
That's
Cheating.
It's called
Yes.
Cheating.
You can't cheat the way it is.
Let's just call it
And
what
Tom ain't
it's
getting it
called.
done.
What it is.
But whatever it is, cheating, videotaping, he does very well.
That's stupid.
He does very well with
That's
professional
right.
quarterbacks.
We own you, Bill. You can't cheat
Right.
no more.
Struggling again.
Right. I don't think they.
So-
Mahomes definitely are they capable of beating the Patriots? Hell yes.
So what about another team's gonna make it in the AFC where they beat the Patriots?
You got
Cincinnati
it's-
may make it.
It's several.
I
I
don't
think the
think-
Chargers got a chance.
The Chargers could beat them.
Chargers are 1-2 right now.
They are. That's good. They playing a great ass. They just played LA. It ain't too many teams that would have stayed that close to the Rams. The Chargers played them well. They just don't have
the
the.
way they could, right?
They don't have the talent to
Yeah.
beat them. I don't
They
think
lost
they
the
can-
first game against Kansas City.
Yeah, they got blown by Kansas City.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. That
Yeah.
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
But they put up a bunch of points against Kansas City too. It wasn't
They
necessarily a
did
blowout.
too,
No,
but
I mean,
they're.
it was like 45-28. I mean, that's a blowout.
Yeah, it's a blowout, but they scoring. They going neck and neck and scoring points.
They
with
putting
these
up points
teams.
with anybody.
Exactly,
No,
and
yeah.
that's why I think they
Yeah.
going Chargers gonna still
They
wind
probably gonna
up
make the
getting that.
playoffs.
They're gonna get that wild card.
Yep.
It's just that you can argue to say
They
San
should get
Diego
the wild card.
San Diego's played the hardest schedule so far. When
When
you
they
got the
play,
Rams and the
KC,
Chiefs,
right.
and both of them is undefeated.
Yeah, the AFC looking kind of weak. 'Cause now I'm looking at the Colts.
Colts
If
is
the
trash.
Colts will make
Colts
it,
trash.
Houston
Tennessee's
trash,
trash.
Tennessee's
Tennessee's
make
trash.
it,
Tennessee's
Tennessee.
trash.
So that whole division.
That whole division is trash.
It's just Jacksonville.
What, Jacksonville?
What, they beat Jacksonville?
And Jacksonville just got beat up.
Jacksonville. No, I don't think New England can beat
They
Jacksonville.
can't beat Jacksonville. They can't beat Kansas
I'm
City.
not gonna say that they just beat Jacksonville last year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I can't
Well,
say
that was last year, though.
that was last year,
And
but
that was
the rosters
questionable.
is pretty much still the same.
And that was still a questionable win
And you questionable how
because
they came back in the end with like a close
Jacksonville-
win.
Jacksonville was up by. That's why
Was it
this
close
year. Well, Jacksonville made sure this game, this season, that they didn't go conservative.
Right.
Last year they started running the ball too much and they gave Brady the ball back
Right.
and scored. This
Because
time
at
they
the
was like
end of the
they
day,
kept throwing the ball.
Because at the end of the day, can you trust Bortles? And when you tell me playoff game let's
against
say
New England, I would say yes. You can trust
I would
Bortles.
say at this point, I think yes.
Against New England,
I
they
can
got
trust
their
them.
number. It's
I can
Tom
trust them.
Coughlin.
I'm saying
or
no.
something.
I'm saying no.
You got to know this. Jacksonville got two people numbers. Pittsburgh number, and I think they got New England number.
I do not think they got.
I think they got
numbers.
both their numbers.
I think they have better. I want to say Jacksonville because Jacksonville has overwhelmingly great talent.
Yeah.
But I felt the same way last year about Jacksonville. You get in the playoffs with the Patriots,
And
and
it's
somehow, some way, the Patriots come back,
Yeah.
beat you when it all.
I think that
everything
magic's over.
gets-
The magic's over.
But the
I'm
key
not-
word is
I'm not going that far.
that they had to come back.
We gonna revisit this. Watch in a couple months. We gonna come back and be like, oh man, I'm so dude. I came back on the Patriots not doing something.
They gonna win the division.
They gonna win the division
Only
by default.
2-3 teams. I think they can like.
And y'all talking about y'all could trust in
Yes.
Bortles. Did you just see Bortles against Tennessee?
I can trust them Bortles against New England only.
Yeah. Well, New England and Pittsburgh.
Bortles just looked like hot
New
garbage
England, he was
paper.
terrible. But see, Tennessee always beats Jacksonville. That's one of them teams that no matter how
No,
good.
they don't.
Yes, they do.
Jacksonville beat them twice last year.
No, look at Mariota's record against Jacksonville.
Jacksonville just beat them twice last
Look
year.
at Mariota's record against Jacksonville. Mariota has a winning record against Jacksonville no matter who on
I don't know.
Jacksonville.
You might. I could
That's
swear
what I'm saying.
Jacksonville played them
Patriots,
twice last
I got
year.
division, you got division. You say that they are.
We all got the
We
division.
all got division.
Yeah, but what they gonna finish? What their record gonna be?
Patriots, how many? They 1-2 right now, right?
I say 10-6 get division.
11-5. I can see them losing.
10-6
I
get
can,
division.
I can see them losing maybe 3 more times, still getting the division. No problem.
I'm going 10-6,
Yeah, 10-6 to win the
9-7,
division.
9-7, 10-6.
9-7 gonna win the division.
Because they're gonna lose to Miami this week, so they already down 3.
All right, so yeah, y'all Patriots fans, we obviously he thinks they still great. He think they terrible. I think they is okay.
Still-
I want to see what y'all think.
I ain't saying they're terrible.
Patriots.
Terrible is crazy.
Still great.
Well, he think that they ain't got no magic. What word you use? I don't know what
I
one
think
he
this
is.
Tom Brady accuracy is
What's
out the
it is?
No,
door.
sorry. He thinks Tom Brady's
Tom Brady accuracy is done.
He thinks Tom Brady's done. So
He's
yeah,
done.
let us know. Tom Brady fans, let's just see what y'all think.
Peace.